Yeah, well, Chris, how do you analyse that game?
To be honest, I think we played all right, but nerves have obviously took it better to all the team players. So to get defeated 2-0 by Liverpool, I'm not really bothered, to be honest. And I just think in general all the players are just nervous and done what we could.
Is that because Bruno isn't playing, or?
I think it's got nothing to do with Bruno. No, we haven't missed him, haven't lost him, but you know what I mean. We've got a good squad as it is. We don't need it. We've got a good squad, haven't we?
Yeah. So this is a bad performance because of the red card and stuff. The last one was. Are you worried about getting top?
No, it is about even with Pope going off there. Didn't really bother us because Dubravka's just a good keeper anyway. Dubravka's a good keeper, and we're playing with 10 people. So there's not really much you can say. You know what I mean? We just could take anything out of it. I was saying to my friend there, 2-1. I came in, I thought, 2-1 defeat would be good. Either way, 2-1 win would be even better. But you know what I mean? We can score 2 goals. So
what did you think about
what we're going to do at the final?
Yeah. What did you
kind of score goals?
What did you think about the red card? And are you all right with Karius in the final?
I heard about the red card. Apparently, there's different rules come out. Is that right? I don't know.
No, he's definitely banned. They were saying for the final. So it's going to be Karius. Dubravka's cup tied.
Shut up, man. Yeah. Really? Pope's banned for the final?
And Dubravka.
Really? Is that true?
Yeah.
Are you Sky Sports?
No, but we're watching it on Sky Sports.
I hope that's not true, but really.
What's your thoughts on Karius? Because we've not seen too much of him in a Newcastle
I've never
shirt.
even seen anything of Karius, to be honest. No, I've never seen out of him.
Is that going to massively affect him in the final, or? Pope's been the rock, hasn't he? He's
been the rock. And what, Dubravka on play?
He played for Man U.
That's fucking... Right, well, that's lost us, so I'm a bit lost for words. Really.
What's your thoughts on going to the final now? Is that
final
a massive...
I keep saying to all my mates every day, I think it's just building up for the final, we might be keeping things secretly, or just planning for the final.
Yeah.
Might come all out and just take the piss and just kill them again like we did before, 5-0. Man U, that'll be good again. But
is this the worst result to go into a final, or was there loads of positives from that?
No, positives and minuses, totally. Seen a few other players come on. I think Gordon's played well there today.
St. Maximin, what do you think
Maximin played a lot better, and he's got the crowd behind him as well now.
Is he the man of the match, do you think, or who would you give that to?
I couldn't say, mate, to be honest. I wouldn't know. But going forward, Maximin, that's what he needs. A bit more backing from the supporters and all that as well, which you did get there in the second half. I don't know. It's just going to be a mystery in it next week.
A lot more confident with Bruno back though.
Yes, I'll be confident next week with Bruno back. And I just think they're going to go out there with a different mindset in Wembley and just think that's it. It's our time, isn't it?
Yeah. What's your score prediction if you had to put a number on it?
I reckon 1-1.
Yeah.
Extra time. I think we'll go extra time, maybe 2-1 after extra time.
Yeah.
To either side.
Well, Man U still play Barcelona this week. Exactly. Could pick up some injuries or whatever.
I don't wish injury.
Does that hindrance them? Because obviously they've got.
I don't wish injury on anyone, but you know what I mean. I hope Rashford gets injured.
Picks up a little knock or something.
A knock,
2-week knock.
Kick.
Are you confident of top 4, or were you not confident in the first place?
Not top 4. I reckon 6 maybe. I'll be happy with 6.
Yeah.
Do you think 6?
European League, yeah.
Oh, definitely gonna get it. A lot of things to come in there with a lot of things in the summer to come.
Yeah, exciting times.
And our Arsenal's falling apart at the minute, I reckon, and they always do.
Yeah.
But bring on Wembley, man. How are the Toon? Bring on Wembley, man, innit?
Nicholas, how do you analyse that game?
Don't know, just terrible really on it. But Nick Pope.
Yeah. Played himself out of the final with that silly decision.
Don't know what he's playing at, to be honest, but just
It was Karius we've got in the final now. What's your thoughts? Well, I've not seen him too much in a Newcastle shirt.
Well, he played well in pre-season and that.
Yeah.
And he, what's it called? Just played well pre-season, but he made that mistake in the final for Liverpool, didn't he?
Yeah, and now he's in the final. Are you confident of him or not confident or what?
Confident.
Yeah.
Gonna win.
Confident of the final?
Aye.
What's your score prediction?
2-0 Newcastle.
2-0 goal scorers?
Wilson and Joe.
Would you start Wilson? Isaac's had a couple of games now. You're not confident with him, or?
I put Wilson through the middle,
yeah.
and Isaac just maybe play Isaac or on the wing or something, or both up front, two up front.
Yeah. What do you think we're getting top 4 now after on the back of that?
Could go either way, really. Just like both way. I don't know.
Between us or Tottenham, or is there another team, Liverpool?
Nah, we'll get above Tottenham.
Yeah.
Aye.
So you're expecting top 4 then, do you think?
Aye. Well, I'll be happy with top 4.
Yeah.
Aye.
Another poor performance without Bruno.
Aye.
He's come back next week. Is he the thing that makes us tick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Is he the most important player for Newcastle?
Probably aye.
Yeah.
Well, we're already 2-0 down by the red card, but yes, I think it would have been. I think we would have come back stronger. I think we would have got at least 1 back. Yeah, I think that then there could have been 2 back. Yeah, I think it would have been a totally different game.
Karius looks like he's going to start the final now. What's your thoughts on Karius? We've not seen him much.
Well, it's one of these. It could either end up the Liverpool fans laughing at us, or it could end up the Liverpool fans laughing for us. Yeah. At Man United,
he had a disastrous final for them, didn't he?
Yeah, so it could work in our favour. He might want to do one for us, so we'll see.
Yeah, we've got Bruno back next week as well. Is this just surely the last few weeks just how important he is?
Yeah, definitely. He's critical. He's one of the best midfielders in the league, so we'll see what happens. I think he can definitely do some damage against anyone, and Joe Linton as well. I mean, that's some midfield. He's avoided the yellow card today, so. Bruno and Joe, I think Man U's got something to think about now.
What is your prediction for the final for Man U?
I think it's a toss of a coin. Anyone can win it, but I think Newcastle's going to win it by 1 goal. I'll go 2-1 to Newcastle.
Yeah, we're coming into the final on the back of 2 arguably terrible results. Is that going to affect things, do you reckon? Man U obviously on good form going into it?
Yeah, I think it's the players are maybe like waiting for this. Maybe they've took the foot off the gas. I don't know. And I think the players we've got are passionate about the club. And I honestly think they're going to do a job on Man U. I think there's a team spirit and there's passion in there for them to go on and destroy Man United.
Yeah. Will we get top 4 as well, do you reckon, or is that too much to ask? Or
it's looking a bit shaky right now, but if you ask me, I look at Spurs, they're big bottle jobs. I think they're bigger bottle jobs than us, and I think, I don't know, I think we've had a rough patch. And
is it between us and Spurs for number 4, or is there any other teams?
I think so, yeah. I think Liverpool's out of it, although I think they're coming back. They're a pilish. Whatever, shite, if you like.
Johnny, how would you analyse that game?
Terrible, mate. Well, I always see we're getting beaten, honestly, because we've got the final next week and no one's going to put themselves in a position to not be in that final.
Other than Nick Pope?
Well, aye, other than Nick Pope. You couldn't write it, mate, you could not write it. With Dubravka getting the winner's medal regardless. Yeah. Dollar away. Aye.
What do you think? So Karius is going to be in nets presumably. So
well,
we haven't.
It's
him or Gillespie, isn't it?
With Gillespie on the bench, it's got to be, man.
So what's your thoughts on him? We haven't seen much of him in a Newcastle shirt. Are you confident of him being the keeper for the final?
You've got to be, haven't you? If you're not confident,
you can be honest though.
No, well, you've got to be confident in him. I mean, at the end of the day, we're playing Man U with Rashford on an absolute dream.
Is he the most informed player in the Premier League at the minute?
You cannot say no. I mean, really, you can't. I mean, honestly, if you've got Haaland and Rashford going off the last 5 games, you take Rashford. Yeah. I mean, of course.
Almost expect him to score every single game that there is.
I mean, look, he played Barcelona midweek and he was the best player on the pitch by far.
Yeah. Well, they've got to play them again this week, right before the final. Is that perfect for Newcastle?
Well, we could do one. He curled back on the pitch, couldn't we?
Take a few more of them down,
But no, it's. Look, we're playing the most informed team in probably Europe, if not the world.
Yeah. What do you reckon the score's going to be?
I couldn't stand there and tell you that we're going to get beat. Honestly, it's going to get to penalties.
You reckon, yeah? We'll carry us?
It's going to penalties, mate. I'll tell you, honestly, we've got the best defence in the league. You wouldn't think it just watching it, but we've got the best defence in the league. It's Wembley, it's a final, everyone's going to be nervous. It'll be 0-0, it'll go to penalties and the Toon will win.
Yeah, 2-0 win 100% on pens, yeah.
Well, I can't stand
we'll clip that one up. In terms of top 4, are we still pushing for that? We're still in the top 4, so...
Mate, I said at the start of the season, I'd take top 10. God's honest truth, I'd still take top 7, 100%, mate. A cup final, top...
Can we get top 4, though, do you think? Or what's your chances? 50-50, 70?
Well, we're pushing against Tottenham, that's always going to have a clanger. We are, maybe not have a clanger, but we're drawing more games than we'd like to. I know we're not getting beat, but we're also not winning.
Is Spurs the one that are going to catch up if anyone, do you reckon?
Well,
the last guy said Liverpool.
Fulham, Liverpool, fuck. They're, what, 8? 78 points behind us?
Yeah.
Nah,
not Chelsea? They're well off it. They're well off it.
Over the 40 billion that they've just spent, they kind of
lost again. Yeah.
They're kind of no. Honestly, you've got likes of Fulham, Brighton, Brentford.
Brighton.
Nah, it'll be tight. 6th to 5th, there'll only be what 6 points between them.
Yeah.
But nah, for me that. Top 4 realistically.
Top 4 in a cup. Not a bad season.
I would take 6th and win the cup. 100%, rather than 4th and lose the cup.
Yeah. Bruno's back. We've had some bad performances the last couple of results. Now we've got Bruno back. Does it just show you how crucial he is to us?
We've knew this from the start.
Is he the most crucial person
in the team? When he's on the pitch, 11 players are playing. When he's not, it's as though there's a link missing, and sometimes more than one link is missing, and that's just Bruno. You can see the confidence and time that he brings to a team, which is absolutely amazing, and we're missing it. Yeah, we're missing it, and I'm being back in the way now.
That's all right. Last question is, who are you going to start up front in the final?
After tonight, I think he's going to start Wilson. And
who would you start?
Not fucking
I'd start Wilson. And bring Isak as a
sub. How would you analyse that game?
I just think we don't have any luck. You know, I know we've made a few mistakes. Pope coming out like that.
What were your thoughts on the red card, the Pope thing?
Well, it was a silly thing to do coming out. He'd already come out a few minutes before, you know, and it was a red card. Whatever way you look at it.
Was it too instinctual, or was it just a stupid mistake?
Just a stupid mistake, I think. He obviously wasn't thinking, you know, but you know that's where it is. But I thought they played really well. After that, coming back, having a go. I mean, if you look at the stats, we had more shots on target. So we've got to take a lot from that. Yeah. And I think if they can get together next week with Guimaraes and the rest of the lads pull in, you never know. Yeah,
well Pope's knocked himself out of a cup final.
Karius, I think,
it's Karius, yeah. We haven't seen much of him in the Toon top. What do you think of him going in the final?
Well, his last final wasn't so good, was it? That was for Liverpool.
That was for Liverpool, yeah.
You know,
disaster.
Maybe you can make up for it. You never know.
Yeah.
Shocks happen, don't they? So fingers crossed.
What are you comfortable with him going in? It's a final. What is that affected what you thought the result's going to be?
It's going to be hard either way. No, I think on the day, if they show promise and play like they have done, Man United are beatable. You know, so fingers crossed.
What do you reckon the score's going to be?
Well, every time I say Newcastle win, we seem to lose.
So Man U win, yeah.
It'd be nice if that was going to happen. No, obviously Newcastle will win 1-0 maybe.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
Yeah,
but fingers crossed.
Is this the worst result to go into a final on the back of?
No, not necessarily. It's the worst as far as knocks and stuff like that. Obviously, Pope going out. Yeah. That's the worst scenario. But no, I mean everybody. You pick yourself up after losses, don't you? Mm-hmm. You know, so it'll pull them all together in the week, and fingers crossed.
Yeah, Man U have got Barcelona still.
Yeah, and they'll be tired.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking, and hopefully they'll go to extra time. Yeah. So that'll be nice. But they're a great team. Newcastle a good team.
They're playing with Rashford, who's arguably one of the best strikers in form at the minute.
He is, but last season he had his head down. His head's up now, playing better. But we've got to rely on our team. Yeah. Sort of looking after it. We've played them before this season already at Old Trafford. All right, they might have had more chances, but certainly never let ourselves down. So they never got through there then. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, well, we had a bad result today. We had a bad result against Bournemouth last week.
Yeah.
Does this just show how absolutely crucial Bruno is for us?
Yeah, it does in a way because he is instrumental. We sort of look not very clinical up front. It's like we're lacking something, but you know, at the end of the day, Bruno back in there, the lads having a bit of confidence. A big day out, Wembley. It's a big pitch. You never know, do you?
Yeah. Who's your man in the match from today as well?
From today, well, from Newcastle's point,
yeah.
I would. So I think, to be honest, I think they all sort of fought for each other. So it would be hard to say to pick anyone out. But obviously Liverpool will probably get the man of the match because of their performance. Nunes or something like that, because that was a great goal. Wasn't it? You know. So yeah, but I think they all played, you know, in the end, pretty well.
We're still top four.
Yeah,
but it's been on the back of a couple of bad results. Can we still get top four, or what do you reckon?
Yeah, Liverpool are catching, aren't they? So, you know, they're getting stronger. Although, looking at the last, since we got down to 10 men, they didn't look that good, you know. So
we played better with 10 men than we did with 11, yeah.
And we made them look bad at times. So yeah, you never know. Better luck. That's all you need against Liverpool or any team. Better luck.
You mentioned Liverpool. Tottenham and a few other teams are ranked high. You think Liverpool, if anyone's going to keep up?
I think Tottenham are a funny team. They lose too many games against average teams. We draw too many games against average teams. But Tottenham, I feel like they could win a couple and look good, but they can also lose a lot that you would expect them to win. Liverpool, funny team, can go on a good run. And that's what worries me.
Yeah, and outside of Newcastle, obviously Arsenal's got a scraped a result today.
Yeah.
What do you reckon's going to win the league?
I think City will win the
City,
league,
yeah.
Actually, yeah. But you never know, they might even get points deducted come the end of it. So, but Arsenal looking good. I think it's between them two. So, but City seem. I know their result today wasn't great, but they always seem to scrape through in the end. So Arsenal, you never know.
Yeah, Man U could be potentially taken over by new Saudi or whatever owners. What's your thoughts on that? Powerhouse?
Yeah, that'll spur them on a bit. Although I think we can catch them. I really do, you know, because every team has a blip sometime in the season. We've had ours now. Yeah. We need to get through this cup final, because I think since we qualified for the cup final, we haven't played anything like what we can. So
bad injury to Rashford, and that seems to be what makes them tick.
Especially Casemiro, you know, if he goes down, you know, or anything, you know, you just don't know, do you? But Newcastle are going to have to start playing better, and since the sending off, I think they've sort of got themselves together and look better, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, right, perfect. Thank you very much for your time. That's on North East Updates if you want to check that out.